Hi, my name is Nawaliskar and I'm going to introduce my topic, which is our visual essay. And our topic is about have the responses of international, civil, and state society institutions to mixed migration flows and the trafficking and smuggling of human beings in recent years been effective. And when we have this question in front of us, we have there's a question click in our mind that what is human trafficking. Human trafficking is a subject that has gotten a lot of prominence from both scholarly and policymakers like current armed conflicts, civilized crisis driving massive population movements. Smuggling of migrants is a crime fixed under international law as the gain to obtain directly or indirectly or other financial or martial benefits. The illegal entry of a person into a state of which the person is not a part of or national or resident of the state is called a refugee, or sometimes it's called you can say that a trafficking. Okay. Next topic is that mixed migration flow in the trafficking and smuggling of people from sexual exploitations, forced labor, and begging has been a great concern over the years. For example, it's based on Ministry of Justice. It's a report of Ministry of Justice, Transparency and Human Rights during the reporting period in 2013 to 2017. 177 criminal prosecutors were applied, 149 for sexual exploitation, and 28 for forced labor. I mean, this is incredible. During this period, the court applied 95 convictions in first instance for sexual exploitations and 14 convictions in first instance for forced labor, etc. Now my other colleagues will discuss about the body of our topic, and I hope they will examine it into good way. Thank you.
Hi, I am Musammat Rashida Khanam Lipa. I am here to present our visual essay. I am presenting the rule of Greeks towards the mixed migration flow, trafficking, smuggling. Mixed migration flow, trafficking, smuggling of people for sexual exploitation, forced labor, and begging has been a great concern over the year. Greece is a country where human trafficking for sexual exploitation, forced labor, and illegal migration is a common thing, because this country is used as a transit point for migration into Europe. Victim of trafficking reached in Greece from other European Union countries like as European Union member state like as post-Soviet Union countries, Southeast Asian countries, or Sub-Saharan African countries. The smuggling of migrant protocol requires the state to criminalize the smuggling offender for endangering the lives or degrading treatment of migrants, while the victims are not liable for any criminal persecution. The continuing vulnerability of women and children as victims of trafficking in person will also be revealed in the global report, comprising 79% of total victims detected. Further, European Union data confirms that child trafficking is exacerbated by the ongoing migration crisis, during which the number of children arriving in European Union has risen exponentially. A significant amount of these children are traveling unaccompanied, making them preferred target for trafficker. Thank you.
There has been some positive response from the international state and the civil society institution in the fight against mixed migration flow, trafficking, and human smuggling. Cross-border cooperation is one of the effective ways in the response to mixed migration and trafficking. The United Nations Office for Drug and Crime, UNODC, had regional programs for Southeastern Europe from 2020 to 2023. During COVID-19, the UNODC donated personal protective equipment to the border police of the Republic of Serbia at Belgrade International Airport as part of COVID-19 response within the support to national authority in the framework of regional program for Southeastern Europe. On July 2020, the United Nations Office for Drug and Crime took part in the third regional meeting on the roadmap for sustainable solution to the illegal possession, misuse, and trafficking of small arms and light weapons, which was a success because over 120 participants were in attendance, representing nationals and local authority from region and international partners. The goal of the meeting was to review the status of implementation of the roadmap, which includes the challenges, the progress, and the plans at the regional level. The United Nations Office for Drug and Crime started End Violence Against Children in 2015 with the aim to support member states in preventing and responding to violence against children in the field of crime prevention and criminal justice. The UNODC is the best body to seek for support because it's a cooperation with interagencies to avoid duplication and overlapping of mandates. Also, their legal framework protects every child's right from hurt and mistreatment, and if being victim, the state will take good measures to promote physical, psychological recovery and reintegration.
The UN has been very active in terms of their fight against human trafficking and the illegal flows of migrants or the illegal smuggling of migrants in recent time. And over the years, we've seen the collaborative efforts between the United Nations and other institutions such as the state and NGOs and even international other non-state actors like the European Union. All of these were put together by the United Nations just for the sole purpose of fighting, preventing, suppressing, and investigating human trafficking and the illegal flows of migrants or the illegal smuggling of migrants in recent time. One of the ways the United Nations have been able to fight this is basically the creation of treaties and the ratification of treaties and the creation of international laws. In 2000, the UN Convention, which is basically the New York Declaration, confirmed the United Nations stance on illegal on human trafficking. And TRP today is deemed as one of the most successful treaties in modern international law, enjoying the speediest ratification, almost achieving universally more than 170 ratification, which account for like 90% or more of the United Nations members. The UNDC is the office responsible basically for fighting of this crime, of transnational crimes such as human trafficking and stuff. They've been able to basically work with state governments and other NGOs, particularly in terms of educating, creating awareness, and informing the population, particularly in the developing world. In recent time, the UNODC has been involved in draft and the creation of more considerably comprehensive anti-trafficking strategy and provide support that encourage cross-border cooperation as a result, so that they could be able to